to share with you 3 different cues that you can use when you are teaching the concept of voicing or devoicing as well. I'm going to talk a little bit more about voicing, but just know that you can flip the pairs that we're talking about today if your child devoices. And these are available in the Voicing Minimal Pairs deck. So the first cue I'm going to show you, you're probably a little bit familiar with this idea. We talk about our noisy sounds and our quiet sounds. So our noisy sounds would be things like g, and our quiet sounds would be things like so it's really, really quiet. And sometimes if it's really hard for children to use that quiet sound and they keep on putting that noisy sound on, I might get them to whisper like a mouse or whisper and be really, really quiet like a mouse. So these are really, really nice cues to use. Sometimes I find that I need to add on, or I have to use a tactile cue, and I like to get children to feel, because when you say something like g, you can feel this buzzing or this vibration, or zzz, you can feel it in your throat. So another pair of cues that we use here, we've got our no buzzing sounds and we've got our buzzing sounds. So I've written on the back the cues here, just in case you kind of get like a brain fog and you can't remember what you're supposed to say or how to explain these cues. You can look on the back, and your tactile cue here is to place your fingers on your throat and feel the vibration or the buzz of the sound. And you would say to your student, you know, something like, zzz, did you feel your buzzing sound then? And then this is our no buzzing. So if you said something like, you don't feel anything, there was no buzzing then, was it? So it's a really nice additional cue if you think that the feeling of the throat, that tactile cue, is really, really going to help as well. So I've got them. And then the last one we have is we've got our voice on and our voice off. Because, you know, one of the ways that we do explain to children about voicing or devoicing is that you turn your sound box or your voice box on, or you turn it off. So you can use these cues, and we've got like a little on and off switch here. So you might say something like, oh, you know, make sure you turn your sound off when you're saying pear, you know, is one of our voice off sounds. So it's another little way that you can use these cues. If you ever get stuck, you can always look in the insert. I'm just going to let you know as well. You can always look in the insert and you can read a little bit more about the cues. And I've got all the sounds listed there, just if you're not quite sure and you don't want to teach the wrong thing. So again, those 3 cues can be found in the Voicing Minimal Pair decks.